in my day, I'm Kendall.
I'm Kora.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're doing a non-spoiler review of Dances with Wolves.
Now, Dances with Wolves was released in 1991 and was the winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. Kevin Costner not only directed this film, but he also starred in this film as well.
Wait, he directed it?
He did. How amazing is that?
That's weird.
Was he?
He was John Dunbar, correct?
Yeah.
He starred in it. You know,
I'm sorry, I forgot his name.
No, that's okay. Dances with Wolves was one of the first movies that actually put Native Americans into a positive light, and also can be credited with reintroducing the Western to the modern Hollywood audience. Kendall, overall, what do you think about Dances with Wolves?
I think it was a really good movie, and I liked how they depicted the Native Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked how there were some funny parts, but at the same time, there were serious parts too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I liked the story too. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Cora, what do you think?
I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny at some parts, sad and serious like Kendall, and then I liked the story a lot too.
The story was really good. I thought it was really interesting how this guy who, at the beginning of the movie, just wants to die, actually ends up finding purpose throughout the movie. I think that the story is really good. I like how historically accurate it was in many parts of it, where the dress was the same, where they used a lot of the when they made this movie, the people in charge of the effects actually used the same methods that the Native Americans would have to create the clothing, to create the props, to create
really
the bladders that you see when she's at the river with John Dunbar.
collecting.
No,
water.
it's very interesting.
That's
That's
And
pretty cool.
though in the story John Dunbar is not a historical figure, a lot of this book was actually, the woman that was in the book is actually based on a historical figure. Stands
Okay.
with a fist.
Okay.
So parts of it actually were based on real things that happened. But to the extent they went to make this movie seem as authentic as it really
Wait,
did.
this was a book first, or was it?
Well, there was a book,
Okay.
yes, and they
Makes
did
sense.
make it into the movie.
Okay.
But the character Stands with a Fist was actually based on a truly historical figure
Okay.
who actually
That's pretty cool.
did, become part of the tribe after she was found.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I just think that it's one of those movies that gets you fully immersed. It feels like the world is fully lived in. And some of the scenes that they have are absolutely breathtaking. Those wide open vistas of the prairie, holy cow, some of that stuff is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And then to see some of the things, like those big herds of buffalo.
That would have been so cool to see.
Wouldn't it have been?
I would love to see that.
It was. See, and originally when we introduced putting this movie in, Kendall really wasn't fully on board. Cora actually was, but I don't know, how long did it take for you guys to get hooked in?
Basically,
Probably like the first.
there you can go first.
Probably like the first 5 or 7 minutes.
First 5 or 7 minutes?
I
It was-
didn't get to watch the first part where he tried to kill himself. So when I first came in, I was a little bit confused, but then I figured it out. So
But totally worth it, correct?
yes.
It is a good movie from top to bottom. This is, in my opinion, one of the greatest movies
Yeah,
that I have ever seen.
I
Ever.
agree.
So I'm glad that you guys got to watch it. Is this a movie that you guys would enjoy watching with your friends, or at least referring to your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think your friends would enjoy it?
Probably.
Probably.
Maybe.
Except for the sad parts, but
Except for the sad parts. Which there are sad parts.
there are some sad parts.
There are some graphic parts, but it's not, I don't think that it's anything that can't be seen by someone this young lady's age. She is 9 years old.
Mhm.
So, yeah, overall in stars then, Kendall, what would you give this one?
4.5.
4.5, huh?
Because there were some parts that I didn't really like, but other than that, I really enjoyed the movie.
I would give it 4.5 too.
4.5.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Ooh.
That's low, Cora.
Nah, 4's still pretty
4's
good.
still pretty high.
This honestly is one of those movies that I would definitely give it a 5. It not only had great directing, this is honestly one of my favorite movies. I love this film.
I like this movie a lot.
The music is unbelievable.
The music
The
is
cinematography is great. The story is great. You feel like you get to know John Dunbar and actually feel for the Native Americans. I just think that it's a great movie, and I think that anybody who has not seen this film has to see this film.
It's so good.
It's one of those movies that,
so good.
yes, it is. I have to see.
Even though it's 3 hours long.
It is 3 hours long. The extended cut is even longer if you want to go crazy. It's 3 hours and 50 some odd minutes.
What?
It's insane. It's like watching the extended versions of The Lord of the Rings.
So
and you guys,
long.
yeah, so long.
Like 5 hours.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, some of those, I think one of those
I
movies
wouldn't
might
mind watching
actually
a
be
5 hour
5 hours.
movie.
Dances with Wolves is one of those movies that I think everybody should see. If you have young kids like I do, they, I'm pretty sure, will enjoy it. Everybody should see this film. Thank you so much for checking in with us here at kMk Movie Reviews with Back in My Day. Hopefully you'll tune in again. If you like what you're seeing, please hit the like button. Maybe you'll even subscribe if you enjoy it and want to see more. If you get a chance to see Dances with Wolves, let us know what you think down in the comments below, because we'd love to know. Thank you so much for watching us. Hopefully we'll see you guys at the movies.
Wow.